Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. And as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So let's get to it. And spoiler alert, this video is going to be rather short because I don't have much to say on this. But anywho, pros. Reviews are good, very good actually. It's at 92% Rotten Tomatoes last I checked. I don't know how anyone can consider that to be a bad thing. And there's that. The audience score seems to be good too. Hmm. I mean, this is I guess good reviews, good audience score. That's technically pro number one. Pro number two. I guess, with Elvis proved that old people, well, and Top Gun Maverick, both of those movies are proven that old people are willing to go back to the cinema, particularly older women who have been gone for a very long time. But it seems like they're starting to come back. And that could only be a good thing for a movie like this, which is obviously geared more towards like an older women, that particular demographic. So that's a good thing. Another pro is that competition. When it comes to like super direct competition, there really isn't any for like a while, as far as I know. Yeah, yeah. So, want to deal with that. So, that's it. That's it for pros. Cons. This movie's barely opening wide. It's like at 980 theaters, not even 1,000. That's pretty bad. That usually means the movie's not going to do well because ideally the more theaters you have, the more, theoretically the better your movie can perform, right? So that's why a lot of movies, especially bigger movies, have to have like a wide release so you can get a maximum amount of revenue. If you open your movie in like less than 1,000 theaters, you're not going to get that much revenue unless you're like a real special movie like Borat or something like that. So yeah, that low theater count is not going to do this movie any favors unless it like expands or something. But yeah, low theater count is a con. Another con is just lack of advertising, period. Like, I have not seen a single YouTube ad for this movie. I've seen ads for Where the Crawdads Sing. I just saw an ad for Paws of Fury. I've seen nothing from this at all, which is only a bad sign. So that's a con, lack of real advertisements. Another con is that star power is just not there. And I know star power can be very overrated, but yeah, no one here I would consider to be a draw. I only know Jason Isaacs for like, believe he was Commander Zhao in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know him from that. But besides that, yeah, I know no one from here. Nobody here is gonna be like the type of actor where you look at them and be like, damn, they're in a movie. I gotta see that. No, I don't see it happening. So lack of star power, severe lack of star power. I would consider that to be a con. And I guess the last con is there's a lot of movies out right now, quite a bit. I mean, you got Thor: Love and Thunder, which will, uh, no doubt be number one again this weekend. But it's not just that. You got Minions 2, which is still making money. You got Top Gun Maverick. You got Elvis. Um, is what else? Really, I guess the two movies that are coming out this weekend. Where the Crawdads Sing, which should no doubt do the best, judging by the preview numbers, and Paws of Fury. And then next week we got Nope. And yeah, this was a little too much for this movie to handle. And I think all that this is gonna definitely gonna be that type of movie that is gonna fall through the cracks. So yeah, competition everywhere. Con. And that's pretty much it. So opening weekend, I guess I can compare its numbers to like Mr. Malcolm's List in a way, which was even more low profile. That opened to like 800,000, so I'm gonna go a tad higher with this. I'm gonna say over $1 million. I think you can at least hit over 1 million, maybe. So I'm going with over 1 million. And then it's total, I don't know, 3, 4 million. That's what I'm going with. I wouldn't be super shocked if it did better, but I'm gonna lowball and stick with like 1 million or above for opening weekend. And yeah, that's it for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Now, for the other two movies that got talked about this weekend. Pause the Fury. Ugh. And then Where the Crawdads Sing. So this is gonna be like the first, like the most crowded weekend I've covered since April? Yeah, the end of like April 22nd, where I covered Bad Guys, North Band, Unbearable Weight, and Massive Talent. Ever since then, it's just been like one or two movies a weekend. So, yeah. Yeah, so stay tuned for Pause the Fury and Where the Crawdads Sing. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage for all previous prediction videos I made this year, for all the big movies, even all the smaller movies that nobody saw, like friggin' Family Camp. Or what other obscure ones? Infinite Storm, Mr. Malcolm's List. Lots of obscure ones. So if you want to check out any of those, you can go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. I believe I covered Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris once. I think it was this year. I have to check. I'm on my laptop now, off screen. This is okay. All right. I covered it episode 106. That's when I talked about Firestarter, which that didn't exactly go well, and Honk Your Jesus, Save Your Soul. So that was episode 106. That's where I talked about it. So uh if you want to watch that episode or any others, I'm planning on doing another one today about like Orphan First Kill and Secret Headquarters and what else? A new Jennifer Lawrence movie for next year and like another movie for this year. Plan on doing that later today, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past canceled episodes, all 138, yeah, 8 up to this point, all 138, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. July recap will drop first week of August before Bodies, 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 Bullet Train, and Easter Sunday come out, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I've done on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.